this isn't right. I told Mr. Ochoa I'm not a threat to anyone, and I haven't been since my brain injury.
Drop it. We know you're faking this condition.
I don't know what you mean.
You're not brain damaged. You're incompetent. Your late shipments have cost us too much. Since you can't do what needs to be done, we're here to do it the right way.
Finish him, Nicholas.
No,
Robin, stay out of this. We need to kill him fast.
No.
I can't. You don't understand.
Paddy. For a brain surgeon, you're either stupid or tragically naive. Do you think I would venture forth out there without an insurance policy? Why don't you tell him?
Why are you giving in to this monster? What, does he have a sniper watching, Obi? What is it? You and your son can go into protective custody. You'll be protected.
I've injected Nicholas with a synthetic poison, which requires a counteragent every 24 hours.
It's true.
I have enough of the counteragent to keep Nicholas alive for a short run. More will be forthcoming. The lovely Dr. Scorpio is in charge of Nicholas's heart. Now that she doesn't have to worry about yours. Except I'm afraid that you've ruined it.
No. As long as we, the three of us, cooperate, no one has to die.
How long do you plan on doing this? I mean, what do you need from him?
Well, my demands are simple. A fresh start and a chance for the American dream, amongst other things.
He needs my money and my European contacts. And once his new identity is secured, we can all go back to our own lives.
We can never go back. I believe that when things occur, they can never be the same. To recreate them would be a folly. You set yourself up for disappointment and failure. But I think we can have this wonderful philosophical discussion later over brandy and cigar, don't you think?
The poison is real. It's a neurotoxin that collapses the lungs and causes Nicholas to suffocate.
You're sick, man.
Not as sick as Nicholas, right?
I need another dose. And if you don't mind, I would appreciate it if you give it to me before I pass out.
All right. I think we can give those two lovebirds their privacy. Now that they've reunited. Welcome to the party, Dr. Drake. I hope you can stay a while. The only way you could go out is not really pretty.
Of course I'm gonna make him brain damage. I've been averting suspicion while I planted the hit on Corintho some more. And now I've done it for all of us, for our future business arrangements.
But you didn't finish the job.
Not yet. In the meantime, there's no need for you to threaten me or my family.
We just want to get the job done. We want to run the product through without any interference.
Well, then we want the same things. You are welcome to do your best. I promise you, Sky and I will stay out of your way. Right? But you know what? I'll tell you the truth. Getting rid of those two, it's not as easy as it should be.
Oh, we can deliver the right message. We've already begun.
We have to call the police.
No.
Robin, why are you still protecting him?
Because everything he just said is true. And I've seen Nicholas when the poison takes effect. If Craig is arrested, he leaves town, takes the counteragent with him, and Nicholas dies.
We're doctors. We can save Nicholas.
I have tried already.
Tox reports.
Yes. I took a blood sample from Nicholas. I thought I could engineer the counteragent, or at least isolate the poison, but I have just hit a wall.
Why didn't you tell me?
Because he said he was going to kill you, and I believed him. So I did what he said. I pushed you away and told you that I didn't want to be with you anymore. I broke my heart because I broke yours.
I am so mad at you right now.
I don't blame you.
Ready for our fix, are we?
Turning into a regular old junkie, I am.
What
Come on. What are you waiting for? Let's
It's
go.
a bit early for your dose, I think. Are you sure you're actually feeling the symptoms?
Do you think I actually enjoy any part of this?
Well, it could be you're actually developing a resistance to the counteragent. What a shame. What a shame.
If you want to play some sick game by watching my respiratory system shut down, you can be my guest. But that's dangerous ground, don't you think? Considering if I stop breathing, you're the one who loses.
By the way, did I tell you that when I was preparing the syringe, I was watching your nanny put young Spencer to bed? Such a beautiful child. What a pity. What a pity. I don't know what you're bitter about. I've been a model house guest. I'm polite. I keep my room clean. And I don't eat much. And I even saved your aunt's life. Bloody hell. Well, I know my new identity doesn't come cheap. I'm sure you're going to recoup all your losses while I use Cassadine Industries as a front for my own business.
I'll never recoup what you've cost me. No, I pegged you for a practical man. What if you honestly believe that this will work out for you? You truly do live in a fantasy world.
Well, actually, I consider myself a realist.
Well, then you'll realize that this is unraveling beneath you. Now that Patrick knows, that makes what? 1, 2, 3 people who know your little secret? Not counting my house staff, which certainly have their own suspicions. Oh, yes. And sooner or later, one Sonny Corinthos and one Jason Morgan will find out, and you'll be dead.
At which point, so will you.
I'm beginning to significantly not care. This world would be a better place without you. Cut your losses and move on while you still can. I thought you were going home.
I changed my mind. You seen that paperwork that Bernie wanted us to see on the warehouse?
Yeah, you know what? I think Stan actually scanned everything in the computer. What's going on?
Nothing. I could ask you the same thing. You've been distracted since your father died.
Hey, you're right. I started when Alan died. And I've been thinking about fathers and sons and what actually makes a family. You know, I always believe that if you're not biologically related, it doesn't matter if you're loved. I mean, look at Michael. Perfect example. I mean, you are his father in every sense of the word. You raise him, he loves you. You know, he knows about AJ. It doesn't seem like there's this big hole in his life because AJ wasn't a part of it.
And that bothers you now? Why?
Not for Michael, but for AJ and Alan. You know, he is my father by blood, and it didn't make any difference to me. I just never realized what it must feel for a father to be shut out of his kid's life.
Well, I'm about to find out. Carly's marrying Jax next Friday.
I don't know how you can forgive me for the things that I said.
Well, I didn't believe most of the things you said. I just couldn't figure out why you bailed on me. On us. But we had no choice. You seemed so detached the last couple of weeks, like you honestly didn't care.
It was just a lie. Every time I saw you, I wanted to tell you the truth.
Well, I wish you would have. I mean, I could have came here. I could have got you out of here.
No, listen. I love you. But you are unpredictable, and I couldn't risk Craig killing you just because I couldn't keep a secret. Now it's your turn, okay? You cannot go crazy on this guy. We have to keep it cool and work our way through this.
Next Friday, that's fast.
Well, it's vintage. Carly, I mean, going in as quick as she can so that way she can't change her mind. You better be ready.
What do you mean?
Well, she's going to make a mess out of everything, and then she's going to have you clean it up.
Probably right.
But you know what? Took your advice. I'm going to wish Carly all the happiness in the world. And I'm going to let her go.
Okay, what about Alcazar? We need to figure something out since he botched this whole ambush.
Okay, you know what? He may come at us from a different direction, so we have to be ready. In the meantime, I want you to plan out a retaliation. You make sure it's not traced back to us. And then you kill that piece of trash.
The paperwork's on the way.
Good. Oh, hello. So, should we be expecting law enforcement as well?
No. No cops.
Patrick understands the situation, and he is willing to cooperate.
That is astonishingly reasonable. Though Nicholas made an excellent point while you two were canoodling on the bluff. There are too many people here who know I'm a guest here. Therefore, grateful though I am for your hospitality, there is going to be a change of plans.
This is a private studio.
That's what we wanted. Privacy.
Get out, or I will call security.
That's supposed to scare me?
Look, sir, this isn't very smart.
Shut up. Both of you.
I'm just saying, if you want to get a message to Jason, there's a better way.
Drop your weapon. Move over to the women. We didn't expect you to make our work so easy.
Come on, you can't be dumb enough to kill us in a building with security cameras.
Watch me.